In an area where people live their lives as everyone else does, there is a land cloaked in shadow. The KEA mill in Murrieta, California was built in 1918 as a facility for farmers to store, ship, and buy grain. Everything seemed to go as planned for years, that is, until a fire broke out and burned down the mill and the area around it. The damage was very extensive, and the mill unfortunately never reopened. In 1991, the city decided to have the mill boarded up and fenced off to prevent vandalism and accidents. Ever since the fire, locals in the area and even people simply driving through have had paranormal experiences here. In the top middle window, people report seeing the daughter of the original owner of the mill, a little girl named Daisy, wearing a blue dress who sometimes waves at people passing by. They say they hear her screaming, laughing, or crying. Some say that those that see her can feel an unusual sense of dread and sadness. You may think the hauntings would end there, but you would be sorely mistaken. Directly next door to the mill, there is an abandoned school where some experience haunting paranormal activity after dark. Keep the history of this place in mind while we start our paranormal investigation. It should be behind this building, I think. People say that when you pull up to this building, they say that they see a girl in the top middle window of the building. They say that she's wearing a blue dress, and she's most often spotted when people are driving by. So we're gonna try to film it. We're going into the sun, so this is gonna be a little bit rocky, but I'm trying my best to hold this still. There's a tumbleweed in the road.
Oh, that's perfect.
A singular tumbleweed.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Oh my god, that's so creepy.
The destination is on your right.
Oh, wow.
That's so creepy.
Wow.
Look at that.
Look. We're here.
That's so creepy. What the hell? I was expecting it to be creepy, but not that creepy. Oh my gosh. Wow.
We found it, I think. You think?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's someone's house. I don't want to park there.
Wow, that's
The
intense.
destination is on your right. KEA Great Mill.
Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. That's so cool.
God, look at it from the front.
Wow. That's so cool. Taking pictures. The crows are going insane over there. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the audio, but the crows are losing it. There's some up there too. There's crows up on the top. This is the themed hole that everybody comes through. I hate that I said that. There's spider webs, so don't touch the hole. Oh, that's a wire. Watch for the wire. There's a little trail for people walking. try to not look at the street as well, so people can't see our faces.
Watch your eyes. I nearly poked my eyes out with this. Honest to God. So dangerous. So dangerous. Okay.
We're roughing it out here. Wow, this is so cool. That's awesome. I'm just gonna do a quick check and make sure we're the only ones here.
Hang on, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I don't want you climbing back up that.
It's fine.
Go off the edge, okay?
I'm just gonna walk right off the edge. My hair touched me and I thought I was covered in spiders. Can I do this?
That looks like it can cave in. I don't like the look of that.
Oh, there's a teddy bear. Did somebody leave something?
Oh, somebody did.
I'm gonna see if I can go this way. We're making sure for you guys. There's a yard over there. Don't go that way. I'm trying to figure out if I can get across this.
Here, I'll go with you, Mom. I don't like the looks of it.
I'm just scared to jump.
Here.
You want to take this and make sure you don't see any people?
I don't need the camera.
Okay.
You stand here.
Got this really cool large log that's about to poke somebody's eye out here. It almost poked our eyes out, to be honest. This is awesome.
How you feeling?
I feel fine.
Good, me too.
I keep
Let's set
feeling
up.
like these little tickles right here though, but I think it's just my hair.
Okay,
I think
let me
it's
know.
my hair, but I haven't felt that before, so maybe.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Someone's pulling in here. We might be evicted.
Okay, set up fast. I thought I heard something in the building.
Oh yeah? That's cool. This flashlight doesn't want to go.
There's a hole right here. I can look inside. Right here. I'm gonna put the camera here. Oh, this is.
It was not my idea.
Okay, we got flashlights up here. One turned off, another one turned on.
Come here and look through this hole. I want you to see the inside of the building.
Yeah.
You can see the floor of the building if you look downward.
That's cool.
Wow.
It looks scary in there.
Show me what you set up.
So I set up some flashlights over here.
Oh,
Turning on and off. Like one would turn on, the other one would turn off, like in timing. Watch.
ask a question.
Is anyone here with us right now? It's kind of hard to say because they're just going off like consistently. But look at how they're going off like in timing.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Ask if the little girl's here.
Is there a little girl here? A spirit? They stayed on for a while. I've never seen them flicker that much.
I haven't either. That's really neat.
Interesting. I'm gonna grab my other stuff and set it up.
Yeah. If you're a little girl, can you turn on the red flashlight? Can you tap the red flashlight?
It's cool.
Hey, turned on.
They're more steady now. Where should I put this other cat ball? Maybe on the ground?
Wherever you want
I'll
to.
put this one on the ground just in case that one's too high.
Oh, that's a good idea. Everything's lighting up right now.
Yeah. No EMF today. EMF's out of batteries. Is anyone here with us right now? If so, turn on the blue flashlight. Or I guess turn off the blue flashlight. If anybody's here right now, turn off the blue flashlight. Relation. I'll put it up here.
Would you ask the little girl's name?
That's black hole. That's graffiti.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wherever you can find a spot is fine.
Okay, it's up there. We'll
Okay.
see if that falls. What's your name? The flashlights haven't gone off in a while.
It's like steady on. It just flicked on and off.
Now. That could make sense. Is there a little girl here now?
Okay, ask about her name.
What's your name? We came here to visit you specifically. We came here to speak to you specifically. We'd really appreciate if you could tell us your name. We're just here to visit. If you want to, we have some devices set up back here that you can play with. Somebody was making these flashlights flicker earlier. If that was you, feel free to continue playing with them. I hear like a hum. Like an electrical hum right here.
Is it high pitched?
Yeah.
Let me hear.
Like right here. That's interesting. Where's there electricity here?
Like?
You like us? We're just visiting.
There is no electricity on in here. I have a buzzing, but it's only in my right ear.
We heard of a little girl in a blue dress. Is that you? We heard that you're spotted in one of these upper windows here. You probably can't hear me if I'm talking that low. Josephine.
Josephine.
That's such a pretty name. That's an awesome name.
Hi, Josephine.
Hey. Oh, that one flipped me a little bit. Do you want to do some EVPs really quick?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Josephine, or I've heard the name Daisy. I've heard a few other names. You can, if you'd like to say something on this phone, you can.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How you guys doing?
We're good. We're good. It's our first time here.
Me and my brother have gone. We went here like a long time ago.
Did you?
Before they sealed this place up.
Really? You went inside?
Yes.
What was it like in there?
Sketchy.
Oh, it looks...
It's scary.
I bet it is. It looks creepy through that hole right there.
Well, we saw the ghost of the little girl.
Did you really? Oh my God.
She was standing at the very back part of the basement.
Really?
The very back. Yeah. She was
Really?
standing there.
Was she blue? I heard
Yes.
the dress is blue. Really?
Yes.
Oh wow,
She was
that's
standing
cool.
there.
Wow. Were you scared or did you feel
Oh,
okay?
me and my brother were pretty terrified, and then there were
Yeah.
bats like screeching in the walls.
Oh my gosh.
So we booked it out of here, and then something was flung from the top of the tower at us as we were riding away.
Oh wow.
So we think it was the father.
Oh, the father. That would make sense.
Well, because like yeah, all the way up there, I think that's where the dad like hung himself.
Wow, really? I didn't know that.
Oh,
part.
I've never
But there's
heard
a
that.
lot of different stories behind this place.
Yeah, I heard.
They say that the dad went insane and killed his whole family, and he hung
Really?
himself in the top of the tower, and
That would be a reason why they would haunt this place. Yeah. It would. It's so
A
sad.
lot of negative energy.
There really is.
That for sure.
yeah.
And there was the fire. I heard the
yeah,
fire.
that's how
Yeah.
the little girl ended up dying.
Oh, really?
I think she was trapped in the fire.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. And I
Whoa.
think she ended up, I don't know if she threw herself out of the tower or if she was just trapped up there.
So sad.
But she was never, like, the whole family was never laid to rest, so that's why this place is one of the most haunted places in Murrieta.
I believe it. That explains it
Over
then.
there, too. That haunted schoolyard, too.
Is that the old school?
That is the old
boarded up
school,
one?
yes.
Oh wow.
That is the old schoolyard, and that place is haunted as well.
That's
If you stay there
cool.
for too long, if you're there at night,
Yeah.
you can see little kids like poke their heads around the corner, and then you walk to the corner where they're at, and they're gone.
Oh, wow.
That creeps me out.
I've seen scary pictures from that place. There were
Yeah.
some crazy pictures taken there.
There was one that looked like a gargoyle. It was a dark,
Yep.
like gargoyle looking
Yep.
thing looking
That's
in the
That's the
darkness.
spirits of little kids that have died in that old schoolyard.
Oh my gosh.
that place
I didn't
is
know that
haunted,
that
and
was
then
it.
over
Thank
here
you.
is-
No idea it was that
Wow.
close.
Mhm.
Wow.
Both of those places are haunted. Me and my brother have been to both of them, and they're really, really creepy. Like they have a lot of negative energy.
I would imagine.
Aw.
There's a lot of negative stuff that's happened here.
Tons here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just seeing the little girl in the basement was horrifying.
I would imagine that must be
She
insane.
was just standing there, like just staring there, looking at us.
That's like in a horror movie. God.
Yeah. And then we just booked it out of there. We're like, okay, we're gone. So then we jumped
Yeah.
on
I
our
don't
bikes,
blame
and then
you.
all of a sudden we just see something crash on the street, and we're like, where did that come from?
Time to
That's
leave.
odd.
Yeah, like something like flung something out of the tower
Oh
in
my
those
God.
side windows as we were riding away.
Oh
It's like
my
over here on the
gosh.
sides, like these windows over here.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
side of the tower.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he chucked something out at us, and it like nailed the street.
Oh
like
my
he
God.
threw it.
That's a
far.
long distance too.
He threw it far, and it just went on the road, and we're like, oh god, like we're out of here.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
out of there too. That's not nothing to mess with. They opened up this part over here. Oh really?
Be careful. That looks really rickety.
I wouldn't go down here.
I don't know what that is for, but I don't want to know.
It's probably like a little storage area.
Oh, that would.
It
make
looks like it's
sense.
something for storage. It looks like it's something for storage because there's no way that like there's nothing that goes deep in there.
Yeah, there's another one over here.
There is on the other side.
Yeah.
That one leads down into the basement, I think.
Oh really?
I think it's another way of the basement, or it's just a continuation thing. Oh my god. That's rickety.
Oh, I didn't see this.
That's deteriorating.
I
Oh.
wouldn't even set foot in there.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I
that
wouldn't
whole
set
thing
foot
could
in there.
cave down.
Oh,
It
yeah,
does
you-
look
you-
like the shape of a staircase. That
Really?
makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a staircase that like kind of goes down.
Ooh.
Some sort of
We're not
cellar,
gonna-
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't want to go.
I wouldn't.
I'm
It's
not
creepy
gonna,
down there.
Not gonna risk my life for that.
Yeah, I'm glad we came in the daytime because we would have killed ourselves wandering around in the
It's a
dark.
lot nicer in the daytime, but when you're here at night, things get really scary.
Yeah, for sure. Have you ever heard noises here, like voices? I've heard people say they heard a little girl's voice and a man's voice.
Yeah, it's the father.
The father.
It has to be the father or it's the son.
Oh.
Because there was a little boy too, and that was because there was a whole family that lived here. There was a whole family that had this whole facility.
Do you want to ask a question? This is a spirit
Something's
talker.
just going off right here.
Oh, the cat ball? Oh, you have to physically touch that to make that light come on. Was it flashing?
It was just flashing.
Oh, okay. See, something has to actually touch that. That's
yeah,
cool.
like you can't even like go this close to it.
Yeah.
You have to
physically.
literally
So if you saw
make
it
it go
flashing,
off.
something touched. Both those flashlights just came on.
Something just came on right here and said, "I have no regrets."
I have no regrets.
That's the father. That's the dad.
Do you want to ask a question? Just you can ask any question, and if it wants to answer, it will.
That thing just said that they have no regrets, and that means that the father has no regrets of killing his family.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He has no regrets of killing his family.
Was there a death or murder here? They'll answer if they want to, or they won't if they don't want to. So let's see what it says. Sometimes it takes a minute.
Yeah.
I was treated well.
I was treated well.
Okay, but how
That doesn't answer.
How did that line up?
does that mean that? So the father must have been treated well because he was a wealthy man, especially to have a place like
Makes
this.
sense.
Oh, yeah. Are you the father of the little girl?
I saw one of these blink for a second.
Oh man, I gotta keep everything in the
I
in
know
the
it's
frame.
hard to keep everything in the shot.
I know, like stuff's
I
going
put
off
this one
down there up
here
here.
in case this is like too high.
Flashlight just went high right there.
Oh, it sure.
Oh yeah, that looked higher.
Both of
than
them
last
did.
time I looked at it for sure.
That one's way lighter.
Wow,
It's got to be the father.
these were going off like crazy when we first got here, and they
Yeah, and you
settled
see that? It just dimmed again.
Oh wow!
I think it was the father.
It sounds like it from the conversation on the Spirit Talker.
You want to ask a question?
It's always so hard to think of questions when I'm actually here.
I know.
My brain is in so many other places.
Yeah, this
Oh.
place is, see, it got light
see,
again, dimmed
I
again.
turned away.
Every
It just
time I
did.
look away, I swear.
Every time I look away. Okay, I've got it now.
We saw that somebody had touched one of these cat balls.
Look at this. It
If
says,
any-
"Please take care."
Please take care. They're telling us to show ourselves out.
Yeah, they're trying to tell us to leave.
Yeah,
Are they?
it's getting dark.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense.
Do you want us to leave? I don't know. I took it as like, be careful. Like,
Be careful.
did you take it as get out? Maybe
I
I
kinda
misread
took it as
that.
a-
You
I
guys
kinda
both
took it as-
did.
I took it as like
like, be careful.
Oh.
like take care, goodbye.
Goodbye? Okay.
Like
I
be
misread
cautious,
that.
saying that.
Or be cautious.
Yeah, or be cautious.
I don't know.
It could go either way.
Yeah,
Or be cautious if you don't leave.
Uh-huh.
that's interesting. I mean,
Well, this place is pretty sketchy.
it came up with a name when we first got here, Josephine. Does that ring any bells?
Josephine.
Does that ring a bell with you? I heard the
It
name
may-
Daisy. Somebody said
That
the
may
girl's
be-
name was Daisy.
See them. They don't want us
Okay.
to see
It's
them.
going now.
Yeah,
that
look, this was all sealed up here too. Like there's something that leads into the underground.
Yeah.
They didn't
leads
want
into-
people going in there,
No,
right?
because people kept vandalizing this place.
Oh,
Flashlights are both bright, both of them.
Oh yeah, they are now.
They're both extremely bright.
they're so bright. They were off when we first got here.
Yeah, but they boarded this place up because people kept vandalizing it. Like you can literally see right through this crack right here. You can see how people have vandalized it, even through here. You can just see that people have vandalized it so bad.
Yeah, it looked like a mess in there.
A message came up. It says,
Open.
Open?
Open the hole over there you were talking about.
No, we ain't.
Oh, I can
opening
see
nothing.
the floor. Yeah,
It's so bad in there.
I can see the
Yeah,
floor.
there's a lot of graffiti in there.
It's so much graffiti, and then I think someone also like drew like a face or something on the wall, and it represents the little girl,
Oh wow.
like a
Oh.
screaming face.
Oh dear.
Brutal.
Yeah. I think it's on the opposite side. It might be on like this side of the wall over here.
Yeah.
Like on this side, yeah.
Wow.
I can only see a
Why
little.
they stuck a twig right there? Like, are you kidding me?
I don't know. If somebody tried to climb up on that, God,
You can't even
that's
do
a
that.
death wish.
Yeah, you can't climb up on that.
Yeah.
No way.
I wouldn't try that.
What am I seeing?
Something going off over here?
I don't see
No.
anything now.
Not since you stopped asking questions.
No. Good. 1950s. 1950s just came up.
1950s. Interesting. I wonder if that's her when it happened.
Probably.
50s. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
I've done research on this place, so yeah, it was a long time ago when
Yeah,
the
it
fire
was a
broke
while
out
ago.
and the family lived here. And
Do you have any idea why this whole section would be haunted? Like, is it just that bad things happen, like at both places? Do you think there's any other reason it's in right around here?
I'm not entirely sure about that, but it's got
weird.
a lot of really bad energy.
Yeah, this stretch in particular. Wow.
Look at all the birds right there too.
I know.
They say ravens are kind of bad
the
luck.
birds are everywhere.
Talk about a improper burial ground, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Flashlights going
Oh,
crazy,
both
and
flashlights.
They're moving too. Like they're literally like wiggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They're like very, very controlled. More controlled than they were at the previous locations we went to. Usually,
Where else have you guys gone?
we went to the
Ortega-
Santa Margarita Bridge. We went to Ortega Highway.
Ortega
filmed them
Highway,
there.
where the serial killers were dropping off all the bodies and.
Yeah.
Many died here.
Many died
Many
here.
died
You just said
here.
that-
Let me
you
get
just
that.
said about the improper burials here. Wow.
Really? Many.
That lines up perfectly. That's crazy.
Ask how many spirits are here.
How
I'm
many
curious.
spirits are here with us? You could tell us on this device or light up that.
The haunted mansion? Is that what we're talking about?
It is. I wasn't expecting all this activity.
No, I
You
didn't.
know, I wasn't.
Yeah. Trippy.
Yes, that's crazy.
Trippy.
There was a lot of activity at the top of what was that?
Ortega Highway.
Ortega
was
Highway.
insane.
A lot of activity. It's really
Did you
creepy.
hear about the stories about like the skeleton that would sit on top of the poles? We think that we spoke to that. Yeah. Everything
awful.
lined up perfectly. Like for some
Look,
reason
look,
that
look.
was the first thing I asked.
What's it
My
say?
death was horrible.
My death was horrible. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Don't know who that was.
Can you say your name? Or have you said your name to us already?
It had to be the little girl.
Oh, my phone is blowing in the wind. I should move
It's
it a
sitting
little
there
bit.
going.
Yeah,
You better hold
I
it.
put it on the very edge.
You can hold it, honey.
It's
right,
fine.
right there is good.
Plans.
Plants.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Was someone planning like the death or something?
Maybe? Was your death planned?
Your phone just moved. I don't know if it's precarious, but it just
It's
tilted.
kind of precarious. That was just a normal notification. I can't turn those off at the same time, sadly. So we get our
That red
investigation.
flashlight's like really bright.
Oh wow.
So maybe it's a no.
Maybe, yeah, maybe not. If your death was not planned, could you turn off this blue flashlight completely? If it was planned, you could say something on the spirit talker on my phone. We just want to confirm.
Another notification.
God, the notifications. I need to figure out how to turn those off. We also investigated Old Town, and we had one of these cat balls. Not only did it go off, but
Yeah.
it was pushed. It actually
We saw it
physically
move.
moved. Yeah.
Okay, that's
on
trippy.
Old Main Street, you know
Uh-huh.
all those old restaurants
Yeah.
there? Yeah. There's an old tall building. That's where it
Yeah, we
happened.
were investigating on one of the staircases around
Investigate.
Investigate. Yeah, we were investigating.
Somebody's
and we are.
listening to what we're saying.
Yeah, they're listening to everything that we say right now.
Oh, how many spirits are here right now? Maybe it only
don't
likes
seem to
talking
like
to
the
certain people. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's one of you guys.
I mean, did you hear about the kid that tried to climb the tower?
No.
Yeah,
no.
there was a kid that,
Oh
like,
my god.
It was way before they had this. Look at, I reminisce here.
I reminisce here.
So someone lives here.
Oh.
So that means they weren't properly laid to rest. So there was a kid, him and his buddy or whatever, that came into this place like before they boarded it up.
Okay.
And the stairs were intact, I guess.
Oh.
He tried to climb the tower. Look, someone says they just said that.
Feeling tired. It probably takes a lot of energy to make things go off.
Yeah. So he tried to climb the tower, like he tried to go up to the top, and the stairs broke out from underneath him, and he fell like 20 feet, and he had to be airlifted out.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he had to be airlifted out with a helicopter. They had to fly over this part here and carry him out. Because he'd broke his legs.
God, I don't even want to know how long he was probably there before somebody came by.
It was a while. He was there for a while.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
So sad.
He was there for a while. So, yeah.
Wow.
Like the stairs like snapped out from underneath him and he fell.
Oh my gosh.
That's my buddy.
Crazy.
One of my buddies is messaging me. My buddy Cole. I used to go to high school with him.
Oh yeah?
You could tell him
Yeah.
you were part of a UFO I'm not a UFO.
My
Ghost
grandfather would like
investigation
that.
today.
Yeah.
my grandfather likes about stuff like that, like about UFOs and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Because
me too.
we used to camp out in Joshua Tree,
Oh, I've heard that has activity out there.
like in Area 51.
Oh gosh, I'd be afraid actually to spend the night.
That would be intense.
Area 51
I want to see
is
it, but not up
intense.
close.
Sure.
Yeah, Area 51's intense. My grandfather knows. Look at bite. What the
Bite?
heck?
You're not allowed to bite us.
You're not allowed to touch us. No, you're not allowed to follow any of us home or touch us or hurt us. I've heard that there's a dark mass, like a dark something here too. Like
Yeah, there
most
is.
of it's good with the girl, but
Yeah, there was a story like somebody was operating a drone and like on the drone footage they saw like a black shadow chase after them.
Something up in the tower. They tried to go through the top there.
Wow.
It's a really dark presence.
oh. Do we wrap it up? I don't want to get into the dark stuff. I don't want to be here for that.
We can wrap it up. We got a lot of footage here already.
Yeah, and we had Tyler, right?
Yes.
Thank you,
Of
Tyler.
course.
I
Thank
mean,
you
it's so
so
nice
much.
to meet
So nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Look at Mason.
Mason is
As we were saying
Mason.
goodbye.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
wrapping things up.
Goodbye, Mason.
Wait, is Mason a name, or weren't
Yeah.
there like Masons, like a group of a religious group of people, the Masons?
Something. Maybe
I
it
took
was
it
their
as a
last
name.
name or something.
I guess we should look up the old history of this place and the names attached.
Yeah, I-
Josephine
I've-
Mason.
I've looked up a lot of research on this place. Lots of
That's
stuff.
awesome.
Like that the fire broke out and
The things we experienced at the KEA grain mill only deepened my curiosity behind this location. Right when we were leaving the location, when the cameras had been turned off, more disturbing things started to be said through the spirit talker. It's as if they didn't want these things to be captured on camera. Thankfully, the app saves a log of words that come off during the investigation, so I can prove to you that these things were actually said. The moment I turned the camera off, the words brazen bull came through. This refers to a torture and even execution method from ancient Greece where a person is placed in a hollow metal bull sculpture that is then heated to extreme temperatures, burning the person inside. After that, the spirit said, "I will affect the lights," which could be referring to the flashlights we were using in the investigation. At this point, the sun was going down, so we had to head home and did not take the investigation further. Needless to say, there is definitely some dark energy at this location. Thank you, Tyler, for sharing information about this place that we'd never heard, and making our investigation more interesting. And as always, never investigate alone, for it may be dangerous.